In 2025, the sound of music comes with a new price, viewers, and it's being paid in installments. Yes, you heard it right. With general admission tickets topping $600, over 60% of Coachella attendees this weekend didn't pay up front. They paid in installments. A trend once reserved for college loans, now being used to finance fun. A $50 down payment secures entry to the desert dream. Travel, hotels, food, well, you talk about thousands more adding up. Marketing. Not about music anymore, it's about affordability, responsibility later. Once young Americans saved for education and now they budget for entertainment. It's a new trend that has started, a wristband and a payment plan. That's what the model is. From 12-hour parking chaos to soaring ticket costs, Coachella's transformation mirrors America's own, where lifestyle is a luxury, debt is the price of participation. In the age of buy now, pay later, even memories, viewers, come with a payment plan, or so it seems. Aarti Rajaratnam joins me to talk more on this. Aarti, it's not a very happy trend simply because one would see that normally you wouldn't like to have EMIs for something like this. But, well, I guess it's when it's about Coachella, there are no rules in the rule book, is it?
I really don't think it's just the Coachella or any of these things. Ultimately, I think it's about a generation that has its priorities mixed up. Their generation, for example, has become extremely visual. So they need to be seen in the right places. They need to be seen with the right people doing the right things. And they need to somehow post it on social media, gather that attention and things like that. So an EMI, particularly the installment plans, were for things like homes, which led to security, things like education that made you employable, made you plan for the future and things like that. Not for something so short-lived. So somewhere I have a feeling that the entire generation has started disintegrating priorities. I think we need to get back there. Though it's entertainment and it's a lot of fun and everything, if you took a concert in India for that matter, I do have to tell you here that many of the parents are probably footing the bill there, and they are probably doing the EMIs and everything instead of the adolescents, because our teenagers stay with their parents till they're married technically. So I really don't want to blame only their teenagers. Overall, I feel that this fear of missing out aspect is...
This is really the flip side of social media at the end of the day, because it's social media really dictating what you want to do with your lives.
It's not social media per se, but the fact that the entire world has become very visual right now. And when I say that, it's not just social media. It's about being seen. Even language and everything has stunted. We've started using shorter forms of everything. So I think when, your entire nervous system is being ruled by something different from what it was probably even 15 years back or 20 years back, it is. So it's not just social media, I would say, but the entire perception of the nervous system of how the world is. So that's where I would give you a technical side to this whole this chaos that's happening across the globe.
And American consumption and American consumerism anyway has been at the forefront of how the world deals with consumption patterns, isn't it? Because they really set the trend for the world to follow.
Not anymore. I think not anymore. Probably even about 5 years back, consumer trends were set by the US. But overall now, if you notice, it is moving back towards Asia. And a lot of trends are originating in Asia. So I wouldn't say it's just America. It is across the globe. And also the world has shrunk, right? When you look at connectivity, we're connected all across. So I think it would be very myopic to say that America, decides any of these trends. But yes, across the globe, entertainment has taken over and people have forgotten their priorities over a period of time.
And very quickly, Aarti, I'm running out of time, which is that this is specifically about Coachella. But do you think that's really the larger trend here that we're discussing, which is entertainment comes first, maybe responsible expenses come later?
See, the teenage brain is something that's driven by what's called the striatum, which is the risk-taking part. So all of these things come under actually risky behavior, because it's quick returns in terms of the reward mechanism in the brain. Unlike, saving up for the future, which is a very responsible habit forming. So I think overall, what I would really add to this whole discussion today between you and me is the fact that we need to start realizing that this is going to be a very dangerous trend going forward. So it's time to, rethink our parenting, rethink the way we are dealing with entertainment and education and priorities.
Aarti, I'll leave it there. All I can say is my young colleagues who helped me put this show together would probably say responsibility and Coachella don't go together.